This is United A-Holes, a video cast discussing cultural topics with no filter.
You trim up.
Fucking hate
Nope.
that.
You just
Hey,
come off your
welcome
toes.
back to Area 41. We're having a kind of a discussion.
We're
about
discussing male pattern baldness.
male pattern.
In a
baldness.
way.
That's a good one.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't think we're going bald.
Whose favorite spot is it today? I haven't got a name. I'm completely.
It's Bubbles' favorite spot today
Okay, I'm in. Bubbles.
because
Bubbles it is.
the
We don't
guy.
do that for last stream,
Oh,
do we?
sorry, so I did it all wrong. I thought I did it last time.
You're
Maybe.
really on
Maybe.
your D game tonight, aren't
Yeah. You're
The guy that plays Bubbles is like 47 today. I believe. The guy that plays
Mike?
Bubbles.
Mike
because-
Smith.
There you
Mike
go.
Smith.
It's his birthday
you? It's kinda funny.
today.
Happy birthday, Mike.
And apparently it's like almost a national holiday in his friggin' hometown.
Oh yeah, it would be
Like
cool.
it's a big deal.
It's also isn't today the anniversary of Stevie Ray Vaughan's
Helicopter crash.
helicopter crash?
Steamy Ray Vaughan.
Steamy Ray Vaughan.
It's also, isn't it Women's Equality Day or something?
It's Dog Day too, isn't it?
What
Dog
was that
Day.
That was
yesterday? I
yesterday.
saw that on Twitter.
Oh,
What was it?
Women's Equality Day. It's like
The
yesterday.
calendar's in the spreadsheet if you want to look.
I could do that.
I don't.
Crap.
I don't care enough about it. I guess.
National Day.
Oh, there we go. That's the real a-hole coming out.
I'm tired enough
Yeah,
to
we-
just win that poll tonight.
The 26th was National Women's Equality Day. That was
Yeah.
yesterday. Today is National.
Coincidental that Women's Equality and Dog Day.
You guys are equal now.
Anybody?
Today is National
all about the
Just
bitches.
Because Day. But my question for this is always whose nation? Because they say national. Do they mean every nation, or does this come out of the states?
Probably the
Does it-
States.
Probably the
yeah.
States.
We just
it's
because-
Raider Nation.
Yeah.
Oh, Frank football's starting. Here we go.
Because they're going to change the name to the United States of Earth.
You know what the most entertaining part of football was for me last year? Watching him watch a game. It was like watching my old uncle jump up and yell at the TV, the Cuban assassin, and all.
Hit him again!
Hit him again!
Hit him again!
The Cuban assassin killer guy. Mr. Macumbalumba, you shit, you little dog. Fuck. Those were the days.
Those were
The claw!
And he was a truck driver for Dan Ross. Oh, spoiler alert!
That's what you're saying. They did make good money. It's very high here there. All right. So what's been everyone's week like? Like, you done anything fun? Learned any lessons?
I did something stupid,
Oh, good. What was that?
but I assumed it was going to be stupid to start with. I decided I was going to lose weight with calorie restriction.
James.
What?
Yo, hey. Oh, always specifically calling out Randy.
Well,
There
he
you
said,
go.
"Hi, my dudes," and then he said, "Hey, Randy." So
All right, cool.
I feel compelled to reply.
My son.
Maybe his
Randy.
computer's so small all he sees is Randy.
Fuck you,
We're
Dad.
just voices.
So yeah, I thought if I do a caloric restriction diet and base it on potato chips, wouldn't that be great? That'd be a fantastic idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's like saying I'm a drug addict and I'm going to get off all these drugs by just doing cocaine.
Yeah, just sticking with one.
That's right. I'm just going to do coke and then that'll get me off all of the rest of them. Yeah, it didn't work because I don't eat that way anymore.
Did you gain weight or you just felt?
We'll find out tonight because I
Oh, okay.
literally didn't get on the scales tonight. I usually hop on the scales before I leave the house to see, all right, where am I going to be? And yeah, I felt miserable. Sorry, you were going to ask me something.
No,
else.
you're answering the question.
Oh, okay,
That I was
yeah.
going to
I'm
ask.
popular tonight.
Telepathy.
Shits and giggles.
2 call-outs for me.
Hey, he's the man.
Nobody knows the rest of our names.
I hope my son knows my name, but he may have forgotten it.
So eating potato chips is a bad go.
Well, you saw the picture I posted last night in chat of supper, and I ate that entire. And what I did was I weighed it because you could scan it with the app and say I had X amount of grams
Right.
of this, and it went, okay, well, that's this many calories and this much salt and all that stuff. And I ate them and went, well, there, cool. I've got 700 calories left from what I've eaten today and the chips, and great. And about a half hour later, I was starving. I was in a shitty mood, and I was like, this is not going to work. I cannot do this for 2 weeks. That was my plan. So I went looking for the snacks that we normally eat that are keto.
I see your bad idea and raise you my last 2 shitty days of eating.
Okay.
That last week at the weigh-in, I said I'll be under 190.
Yeah.
And on Saturday morning when I got up, I was at 191.4, and I thought, this is in the bag. And then not
chips.
2 hours later, I got family get together. Everybody's bringing lasagna for Sunday night, and it was like, oh, are you kidding me? I mean, it was a good reason. Somebody's leaving and they won't be back for 9 months.
But I
So
don't
it
think
was a
they would have been
send-off.
offended if you showed up and said, "Sorry, I'm not really going to eat, but I'll sit and hang out and visit."
Yeah, I
I've
was
done
just
that
gonna say,
numerous times.
yeah, it's just-
It doesn't bother anybody.
No,
Yeah.
It's hard to do.
and then that was
Saturday.
Saturday, or that was Sunday night, and then Monday night went to the movie theater, and it was like, well, fuck it, I'm already out of keto. So
That's
while
the
I'm
problem.
here,
That's the wrong attitude right
It's
there.
it is a slippery slope. That's why I try to not punish myself, because that's what that is. Well, I've already screwed this up. I might as well just have a chocolate bar. And if you go,
no, I've been back today.
but you need to swing back quickly.
Yeah.
Somebody had a bag of chips at work, and I had quite a few of them. But that's okay. I need a few every now and then, and I'll just keep on keeping on. So
I went to see The Boys, and it was
The boys.
cute, or
Good
The
Boys.
Good Boys. Cute, but overhyped. Like,
Yeah.
you see these advertisements for the movie on TV where they're coming out of the theater going, that is the greatest comedy that I've seen in fucking years.
what did
And
you
shit
guys
like
say?
that.
The Good Boys.
Boys.
Oh, The Good Boys. Okay, because I thought we were talking
And it
about
was-
The Boys,
it was-
the television show, and I got lost there for
It
a
was,
second.
it was cute. It was, there was a few, couple good belly laughs, but for the most part it was like,
You know what though? A 50-some-year-old man going to see a movie about a bunch of preteens saying it was cute. It's kind of creepy.
have you not met me?
I think
wish.
Ken's asexual anyway. So.
Asexual what?
A customer today in the store, a customer tried to keep his fart from me.
What you
Like,
just suck
did he
it
have
out?
in the box? Like, no, you can't.
Yeah, I need to hear this story.
It is my fault.
Clenching the cheeks and not.
He was an older gentleman, so at a certain point when you're in your like your 80s, you kind of lose all that control, right? And there's no kind of warning. There's no warning, like
Yeah, I lost control at 35.
So he needs to use my phone, and he needs to call home to get a measurement of the stand and make sure the TV he's gonna fit on it. And I said, well, there's a phone up there, follow me. So we start walking, and he's pace for pace, and all of a sudden I hear, and I don't say anything, and I hate that when people do that and they don't say a fucking word and it's silent
What
like
are they
that,
supposed
and you
to
just
say?
fucking holy fuck, Jesus Christ, chewy, and and they don't say a fucking word and they just let you bask in it. Well, he stopped.
Yeah, Shannon.
I got all the way up to my pod to grab the phone, and he's still hanging back at the back of the store. And I was like, "Oh, right on, right?" And I knew he was doing it on purpose because when I went to come back and give him the phone, he was like, "Hey, go back and get your tape measure so we can actually get another measurement on that again." Because the 5 times that we did it, it wasn't enough for me to know what the measurement. I was like,
That's
"All
so
right, this
funny.
time."
He wasn't trying to keep it from you. He was
Yes,
trying to keep you in the middle of it.
No. He was
No.
trying to keep him away.
He was
until
trying to
it
keep us
cleared.
all-
Oh, I thought he was sending you back.
Yeah,
to
he
where-
was
okay,
embarrassed.
No,
okay,
he
sorry.
was sending me away, and then finally it was okay, and it was like, and I thought that was really cool, right? Because he's back there going, "Oh mother of God, oh fuck."
That is a wise man.
That is a very wise man.
Yeah.
I didn't give him a break on his TV though.
You farted in my store, sir.
Did you do anything fun over the weekend?
I don't know, did we talk about it last week? So we can talk about ours this week? Or is
No,
it
did
still
you guys
super
talk
secret?
about yours last week?
Our
You
trip.
guys-
We were
yeah.
very, very vague. We said we were successful.
Oh, the photo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we did our
Wow,
photo thing
that's-
on the weekend.
How did
Okay.
How did
it
that
go?
go?
It was
Lot of
good.
fun?
Yeah.
Did we
Some
get
laughs.
laughs?
Did you
Did
video?
anybody get naked?
Yeah, did you get...
Yeah, I did.
Footage.
I got like 16, no, what was it? It was like 50 gigs of video.
Oh my god.
But it's only going to cut down to like 2 minutes. I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, okay.
Because it's a lot
We'll have a
of
couple
walking,
minutes of
dead
video.
air.
So no
Out of
sex.
curiosity, how many photos did you guys take?
Although my wife did change her
300.
dress on
We took
camera,
440.
bra and all.
Yeah, we took I think about 320,
Interesting.
300.
And that will be on the reel. Just for you, Ken.
And a lot of them I didn't have to flash out.
I
I
know.
also went
My
burst
favorite.
mode, burst mode for certain shots, so it's like, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
There's 12 pictures.
Yeah, there was a bunch that
Yeah.
I can't tell you about that were click, click, click.
Well,
click.
we could actually talk
Well-
openly about it now because we both completed. So
So I have a question for you guys. Are there any photos that you could take in the spring that would be drastically different than they were in the summer?
Yeah.
Yes,
Because I
absolutely.
think
Yeah.
one of the photos that we took is going to be drastically different. I think that would be a good way to do another
There is
segment.
one photo that if we took it in the spring, we would drown Ken.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, right.
I think everyone involved would die if we went back in the spring to where we were in
Yeah.
two spots.
Yeah.
So
sure.
we'd like to take that photo, just do a side by side of where we were and where it is now.
Well, in
and
the first spot we went, that would look entirely different in the spring, I would think.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know.
And if we
I'm
went
not
back there,
thinking much
I
right
would be
now.
a
The
little
very
bit
first
more
spot we
prepared
went
for
to.
that area. And
Yeah.
all bets
there
would
a
be
lot
off
more
in
water,
terms
I
of
think, coming through there in the spring.
what
Yeah,
I
I don't
do.
know.
I don't know. I've never been in there.
Just saying.
So yeah, we did that this weekend. That was fun.
Good.
Cool.
I'm feeling the pains right now of my age. On Saturday, Lainey and I decided to go for a 10K bike ride,
Oh my
Oh, there you
god.
go.
I've been on your bike rides.
and I'll tell you.
How do you get the two of you on the same seat?
It's a balancing act.
Yeah.
Don't you remember the kid you sat on the handlebars and your friend pedaled that thing?
it's still one wide, just too high.
Randy
rides
has
a stick.
Randy has one of those baby harnesses.
Josh.
Yeah, my legs just waving, like just enjoying.
Faster.
This is fun, Pappy.
Nice.
So in entertainment, the new Tool album's coming out Friday. So watch Thursday night because we have an episode going up about that.
Yay.
The new Tool album also contains, if you buy it on CD, a 4-inch HD screen and speakers and a recharging cable and the whole bit with pre-programmed audio and video. Is that what I read?
Is it exclusive audio video? I meant to ask that.
Oh yeah, it's totally
Okay, so you
something
only
created
get it
by them,
there.
I'm
By
sure.
Adam Jones.
Yeah,
did
it wasn't
4
like a music
videos or
video. It was
something.
like an actual recording for this album,
Okay.
right? So
I mean, somebody's going to upload it.
And then
to
it also
YouTube.
came with some
Yeah.
digital download code. I didn't understand what that meant. And then,
You download something digitally.
Yeah, and then you own that too.
clear as mud.
Anyway, you can find it for anywhere around $70 to $129.99, depending on
People will
your-
buy it. Like,
yeah,
you
there's
say those
choice.
prices, but that's not going to stop people.
How many did they make? Is it a limited
They
run deal?
didn't say a limited run,
Okay.
but I'm sure there is a limit of how many screens people
Yeah.
are willing to buy and how many they're willing to make.
Does that freak you out when I did a search on Sunrise Records and that's where literally the top 10 hits? I searched Tool
It
on
freaks me out
Sunrise
that their
Records.
database is fucking shitty.
It was.
Yeah.
Why was
me
it?
at all.
I thought it seemed accurate.
A T-shirt was the first hit,
Sure.
and then
A Tool t-shirt.
a 4-in-1 pen. Tool, literally.
Yeah, but that was near the bottom of the list.
No, it wasn't. It was number 2. The first picture was a T-shirt. The second picture was
I
the
did.
Tool.
Yes.
And then it was 4 or 5 albums, and then another T-shirt. But the new release was not on the list at all.
Well, they're
A
not
Dream
selling
Theater,
it yet.
Dream Theater CD. Well, I mean, anything, you know.
The word tool is
where
fairly
music is
broad,
concerned, they have
so
the
I can
coming
see something
things.
coming up that is
So-
a tool. I get that, but I didn't get Dream Theater.
It would
coming up.
freak me out 5 to 7, maybe even 10 years ago without understanding anything, but now that I work in the field that I work in, nothing like that is obscure and
Yeah.
doesn't bother me in the least.
No.
Because I can picture the exact code that was written behind that website and how it perused its entire catalog of data and went, yep, there you go.
These keywords, these,
Yeah.
you know.
The
I thought it
keyword
was
as specific as Tool.
Yeah, you typed in Tool and you could have bought every single album of theirs in that list. And a t-shirt. That's pretty fucking
But
good.
if I already had if I already had them all.
So why
and
are
I
you
was
searching
looking
them
for
on the
fear-
internet?
And I was looking for Fear Inoculum.
Then
Well,
search
then you-
Fear
Because you can
Inoculum.
buy stuff from Sunrise Records. They have a store in the mall. Oh, geez, what a far off concept.
How searchable is the Home Zone site?
That is a good question.
Okay, I'm gonna go search Tool and Home Zone and see how I make out.
We don't sell.
We can do it
I've
live.
seen CDs.
Yeah, but
that
I'm
you're-
still search Tool and see what relevance I get from it.
Do you want to do it live?
You're comparing apples with oranges. It
No, I'm
doesn't
not.
make sense.
No,
I sell
Fucking out to
oranges.
lunch.
I'm looking.
I'll go in Home Hardware and search for kids'
Go
clothing.
to Home Hardware and search Tool.
Do you guys not sell
and see
CDs?
how vague the search term is?
No, they don't.
I've seen CDs at Home Zone Electronics.
Those
Years-
are his
yeah, years
personal
ago.
ones.
Yeah, it's been a day or two.
I wouldn't, as a consumer, I wouldn't not think to search there. I would think, oh, it's an electronics store. I'm sure they have,
Be kinda
movies.
like
They used to have movies.
going
so
to
they
Home
probably-
Hardware and punching in wrench, and the first picture that you see is the Foo Fighters
Okay,
single for Monkey Wrench.
Well, Home Hardware doesn't really sell CDs ever.
Well, exactly.
But you used to, at least.
is this
Yes.
okay? Is
Anyway, let's move on to entertainment.
I'm losing this argument, so we need to change
Here's
it.
here's a good one. If you
Not
search
losing.
Home Zone Electronics on Google, it's not even on the front page. So I'm not going.
We don't fucking want your business anyway.
okay? Is carb rage a thing? Because I was right wound up when I got here tonight, and he wound up quickly. I think.
Oh yeah, that's
Is
a
that
thing.
a thing?
Oh yeah, it's a
like
thing.
like once you purge your body of the carbs, you don't get as mad as quickly.
Yeah,
as
that's
you
why our
normally do.
episodes have been less dramatic over the last 3 or 4 weeks.
Oh,
Yeah, we're
so
gonna
you
fix
want
that
us
tonight.
You want us to eat a big bag of chips and then we'll film.
Bitches are getting chocolate bars Tuesday at noon. Yes! Delivered by cabs. Uber Eats is dropping off a box of friggin' chocolate-covered raisins for everybody.
Here's your personal size pan pizza, chocolate bar, and a
right.
bag of chips.
Gonna have a good filming tonight, boys.
That's right.
Ryan and I will tune in on how to interrupt the best.
Except you're only getting baby fucking Ruths.
Look,
What's wrong with Baby Ruths?
I want big Turks, damn it, if you're gonna do it to us.
Oh, I was gonna say if you're gonna drop off chocolate covered raisins, I'm already gonna be fucking mad because I ain't eating those bastards.
Yeah, but you're the one that still eats carbs.
Yeah, look at me,
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, shut up.
happy fun guy.
We're fucking forced to.
Doesn't own his own home, lives with other
Lives with his
people.
grandmother.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Doesn't have kids to fucking deal
Hey,
with.
but ask him what video game he's
Subject of a future documentary where the neighbors going,
I
you
think
seem
it's
like a
pretty
nice guy.
the youth is playing video games over 8 hours a week.
Maybe that's
Ryan, you
true.
got up your game to
Yeah.
get back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Your hair will start growing back. You'll
in the right places.
So what about lunatics? Do you?
I
I
watched.
don't know. I've heard everybody talk about this. What is this about?
Did you watch it because I
I watched it because you requested it.
Yeah.
I recommended it, and I friggin' laughed very
It's
hard.
So good.
But I also realized after the first episode is like watching a car wreck, and I could only watch an episode a day.
Really?
As the
Okay.
max amount I could watch, because otherwise it would start to lose its potency
You
for me.
found something you can't
Re-
binge
okay.
watch.
Yeah, and it's really good
Okay.
if you like that style of comedy. But it's a modern, more crass. How would I say it? A modern, more crass version, in a way, of what a Bizarre was back in the day.
Shits and Giggles
That
agrees
sounds
that chocolate covered raisins look like rabbit turds.
You guys have no
Yeah.
idea. Chocolate raisins are
Chocolate
fantastic.
covered raisins are the bomb. Do you not like
I
them?
fucking hate raisins.
Okay, so I've got a story.
Here's a
I took
story.
I took a container to dispatch one night, and I had thrown in a mixture of stuff I wanted to take, which was chocolate covered peanuts, mixed nuts, and then I threw in some chocolate covered raisins. So I set it between me and the dispatcher working with me. She's on the phone. She knows I've slid it to the community area, and she's like, "Grump, da 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 da. These are chocolate covered nuts and mixed nuts, yada yada yada." Throws in one of the chocolate covered raisins.
Oh my god.
She did not miss a beat. She was a professional. She. Yeah, so no, and they didn't know. Nobody, and she gets off the phone, and I'm like, "Do you not like chocolate covered raisins?" I love chocolate covered raisins, but she said I thought it was a rotten chocolate covered nut.
Oh.
That's what she. So she just immediately, like, she almost vomited, but just grabbed the garbage can, got rid of it, and went right back to the
One
call.
of the cruelest things that ever happened in my life, cruelest thing, was at a party when I was a kid, like a family gathering, and someone had a bowl of chocolate covered almonds. And I was laying them to me because I was a kid that loved to eat chocolate covered anything.
Yeah.
And they were awesome. And then they ran out because there was a whole bunch of us kids there and we devoured them. So someone's grandmother come along and decided it was time to dump out the bridge mixture.
What is, I don't know.
Bridge mix.
Bridge mixture's good though. What? But
When you're
didn't-
expecting fucking almonds, it's
Yeah.
not.
What is
It's
it?
garbage.
What is bridge mixture?
Explain. Does anyone?
Okay,
I
bridge
know
mixture
what-
would be okay. You'd have chocolate covered peanuts. You would have chocolate covered, like.
So is it like party mix but chocolate covered shit?
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah, sort of. Like there's gummies there. There's like that type of stuff. So
Yeah,
you
it's
might.
just a bunch of shit all chocolate.
I like bridge mix.
no,
Going
no.
into it knowing what it is, but at your age and not knowing what it was and firing one of those things up and be like,
The one I got to was like a nougat jelly type piece of shit.
Who shits and giggles?
Well, they're a user on YouTube.
Yeah,
currently.
Let's
let's
not
dox
dox,
all our
yeah.
viewers.
Yeah.
it's all
Yeah.
giggles
Could
and
you
shits.
put your address and your telephone number? No,
It's all giggles
don't
and shits.
don't.
anything.
What's your
No, it's all shits and giggles until somebody giggles and shits.
That's right.
Yeah.
No, it's good.
Happens on a daily basis. Getting back to
I don't know.
getting
Somebody
back to
giggles and
lunatics.
shits. I'm gonna
Yeah.
shit and giggle myself.
So lunatics, yes. So
I
it's bizarre
saw-
but more crass.
I saw it on Netflix and I was not interested in the show until Josh said that it was really, really good. And the reason why is because I just don't get or didn't get Chris Lilly.
okay?
Because I'd seen a couple of his HBO shows that he's done and I looked, yeah, I get it. He's playing all the characters and everything and a couple of them not really well in my opinion and I thought it was kind of boring.
Okay.
However, I think that Netflix is the right medium for him because, as you said, it's kind of like Bizarre, but a whole lot more crass or...
It's not
Which
super
is-
crass.
No. Well, no.
I
but
wouldn't.
mean,
I wouldn't call it crass.
So
at all.
is he
It's
allowed to be
defi-
more vulgar?
yeah, it's
Yes,
more
okay.
vulgar.
More vulgar, which is in my
They're-
wheelhouse.
Yeah, the jokes are a little.
What?
Did you watch
No.
Bizarre? Do you know what I'm talking about?
I have no idea.
No,
Okay,
he's too
so-
young for bizarre.
Yeah.
I mean, in context of era, it was released, recorded film, put on TV in Canada on CTV,
Mhm.
circa 81,
80s, late
82.
70s, early 80s type
So
of
it
thing.
would not be near the level. I mean, it still had some sexual innuendos, but nothing near.
Sure.
It was
Here's
all
the
in.
very
One of the
first...
characters
One-
was not a porn star.
Yeah, one of the characters is a former porn star.
The first skit in Bizarre, the very first one, because I have the complete series on DVD, was Woman Driver. She gets pulled over by John Biner, the star of the show, and he comes in and he's a cop and he gives her ticket.
Ticket.
See, I'm thinking of the episode already of driving without a bra.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
there
the
was a
end
lot
of the
good
episode,
jokes.
she has to show him her tits, and
That seems more crass than Lunatics.
Yeah, I suppose maybe.
that was the very first sketch.
But back then, they couldn't
Lunatics
show...
has innocent intention.
Yeah, okay.
That seems.
Can they and do they use the word fuck?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. See, they
Yeah.
couldn't in Bizarre because that's
Yeah.
that would be one of the differences.
But I watched the
They
trailer
would've if
and
they
it made me
could've.
laugh. The trailer made me laugh, and I watched the first episode, and I actually thought it was hilarious.
You're familiar with
Yeah.
Super Dave Osborne.
Yes.
Okay, Super Dave Osborne was born out of
Bizarre.
Bizarre. He was
okay.
in Bizarre and then ended up
Okay.
getting his own show.
And Super Dave was a character in Bizarre.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Has anybody seen the new Ripley's Believe It or Not? With
Is it out?
well, it's on the Travel Channel.
I want to watch
The
it.
first season started in June. The series started
Oh.
in June. For
Have
those
you?
of you who don't know, they redid Ripley's Believe It or Not with Bruce Campbell
Yeah.
of the Evil Dead.
That's such a
right
great,
on.
yeah,
Yeah.
such a
He'd
great
be
choice.
awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I was just
I gotta
wondering
check
if
this
anybody
out.
had seen it.
Have you?
No, I have not.
Well, look at that. It's half past. Fuck off. Get on the scales.
Jesus.
Oh, I better find our weight from last week.
You want me to go first?
Yeah, go first because I got.
I know
shit
I'm going to be
find here.
over.
You say
Just
that
like the
every
last
week.
4 weeks.
Every
You're
week.
all look, I lost a pound.
What was my weight?
Hang on.
Last week was what? 190 what?
Hang on.
What was
I
it last
said
week?
Yeah, but what was it last
August
week,
the
Frank?
Jesus, you
20th.
searched
What was it
Tool
last-
193.4 for Ken and 210.2 for me.
193.4. I predict that I will be 196.2.
What is it? What's your 196.2?
196.2 is my
Is
prediction.
that a radio station?
Do they play Tool?
They play Tool T-shirts.
Oh, there's
And I'm at 197.7.
197.
I ate lasagna on Sunday night, and then I had a large root beer and popcorn on Monday night, and that's all that difference.
that?
210.
That was 210.2. All right.
Speaking of Bruce Campbell, this guy made it.
Plus, I wanted to
He
give
is
Brent a fighting
awesome,
chance.
Daisy. Yeah.
Oh man. Apparently, season 3 of Astro's Evil Dead is now on Netflix.
I killed the scale. Literally, it's doing. Okay, here we go.
Down.
208.6.
What were you last week?
210.
10.
Okay, I was
Those potato chips worked.
219 and change. I'm expecting to be up because I ate today.
And I ate supper. Normally we don't, but
Yeah.
I ate supper
Yeah, but-
tonight because I
Holy
did.
frig, I've fluctuated a lot. 224. And I've been
Wow.
very good with my diet this week.
I had made it down to 208 and then went up to 210 and now I'm back to 208.6. So I've recovered.
I didn't want to. I hate going from lunchtime and not eating until after the weigh-in, so I ate supper tonight
Yeah.
too. So I'll
Yeah,
get back on
I-
track,
Flat. 240.
motherfuckers. Team Tiny.
Just however. So we got an episode going up Thursday night that's about Fear Inoculum, which Ken's really thrilled about.
We're gonna start a cover band called Fool. And we're gonna redo
Search that on Sunrise
Lateralis.
Records.
We're gonna call it Lettuce Phallus.
Did you search Fool on Sunrise Records? Did you
I-
get that?
I actually
It's
did.
just
Getting-
Fool t-shirts.
Getting back to what he said, I searched Fear
And a
Inoculum
fool's cap.
and I got no hits.
Well, of course, it's
nothing.
not out yet.
Well, it's not out yet.
Well, you
It's
would
not
think that
available.
you could pre-order something
Maybe
from
they
an
should start
actual
linking news
national
articles.
music chain. Fuck.
Each store should come with a representative that explains current fucking events to you before you do anything, just
Anyway.
to protect themselves.
Today's episode lesson: keep your farts to yourself.
Were you expecting me to end on that?
I was gonna
No,
say it's not
I'm
even holding the keyboard.
Why don't you fucking end it there, Master Controller?
I will when I want to.
Oh, so the biggest a-hole contest?
Yeah.
Where are we at here? Because I know the last time I looked,
Last time I looked, it was pretty close. It's like 12
it's
to
not.
13.
But it's not
Did
pretty.
you vote, Ryan?
It's
did.
I
not
did too.
Pretty close
I did.
anymore. You guys voted for each other.
We did.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, I didn't know it's public.
Oh, I see everything. So it is 65 for Ryan and 35 for Josh.
Drosh.
Drosh.
Draw.
Thanks,
Park.
Brian.
And it's I put it the same as the other ones. 2 weeks. What would you call me? I didn't hear you.
I don't know. I haven't slept in 24 hours.
No, what did he call
And
me?
that makes-
Brant.
Oh, Brant.
Branch.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so you called me Branch,
What?
and now Emma calls me Daddy Branch.
Daddy
Ooh.
Branch. That's a good one.
Kind of.
Drives by my house with her mother in the car and goes, Daddy Branch! And I'm like, hey. All I thought I heard was Brent, and she goes, her mother says, did you call him Daddy Branch? She goes, yeah. She goes, okay.
That
Oh,
sounds like
why?
a folklore.
He'll answer it.
feature.
I know one thing I want to put out there before we close this off.
Oh, shoot, we're at the end. Sorry, we're out of time.
Oops. Oh, you're hurting yourself now.
We gotta.
What?
We are 17 subs away from hitting 100, which gives us a milestone on YouTube of claiming the name of / United A-Holes. So if you or
Perfect.
anybody else hasn't subscribed, or you can get other people subscribed, I don't care if they watch the show, I don't care at this point, I just want the damn URL. So if you can get people subscribed, we would really, really, really appreciate it at this point, because we want to get that URL secured and under our belts so that we can keep moving forward with our master plan to overtake the world.
Also, just send us cash.
Yeah, money straight.
Money.
Well, you're gonna need
All
a
of-
Patreon if you're gonna ask for shit like that.
No. Just
they can-
you know where to find one of us. I'm sure.
I'll give you one of my old T-shirts that doesn't fit anymore.
It will say Tool on it.
Yeah.